What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. Haven't put a video in a couple weeks probably. I have been picking up titles and stuff, so I just felt like I was going to share them today and all of them in this one video instead of just doing one and unboxing and stuff. So I got a couple Steelbooks, a couple of slip covers, just some titles that came out. I probably bought more than this, but these are really just mainly the new releases that are out right now. But I'll do the Steelbooks last. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Transformers, the 4K with the slipcover. This was actually, it was an okay film. I'm kind of just losing interest in all the Transformers movies. I've never been a big Transformers, fan. It's always just like a lot of noise. I remember going to see the first film at the theater and everybody was so hyped, and whenever I watched it, I walked out of that film with a headache just because there was the camera on the first film, which was probably the better film, but as far as special effects go and action scenes go, it was probably the worst. Type like choreography for it, because the camera was so close to all the transforming and all that kind of stuff. For some reason, it was just too much, and it gave me a headache, and I was just ready for the movie to be over. And I just remember walking out of that movie with a bad headache. But Megan Fox, that kind of made up for that, so I forgive the movie. But anyways, this one's another one with Mark Wahlberg. I think his name's like Cade Yeager or something. This one, it was all right. I like the whole twist with the Knights at the Round Table and everything. But the way the movie starts off, after you kind of do a backstory with the Knights at the Round Table, that was pretty cool. But then it just like jumps into it, and I didn't know where we were going with these kids at the beginning, and then like Mark Wahlberg just showing up. I felt like I was missing something, but I don't know. I never watch these movies too closely. It's more just noise on the screen, and it's just just something to throw on and turn your mind off. But I want to start a drinking game of how many times does Optimus Prime say, "I am Optimus Prime"? Bitch, we know. We've heard you say this in every damn movie. You don't have to keep reminding the audience. But anyways, which I didn't follow any of the cartoons back in the day. I know nothing about the lore or anything like that, so don't hate on me, fans. But anyways, I want to talk about the picture quality though. This is one of the best 4K HDR titles I have seen so far. No matter how good or bad the movie is, this movie looks spectacular on a 4K TV. I couldn't look away. I couldn't tell you much about it because it's kind of like one of those movies. They all seem like kind of easily forgettable. I can't really ever tell you anything like specific about them. But yeah, if you want a good 4K title to check out your new TV and see what it can do, I suggest picking this up. I didn't get the Steelbook. They only had the Steelbook and Blu-ray and DVD, Blu-ray DVD combos. They didn't have the 4K Steelbook, so I knew I wanted this on 4K. That's why I picked up the slipcover. But I'm glad I did. I own all of them. But yeah, the next one is Cult of Chucky with the lenticular. I know a lot of people has been picking this up lately. I had a chance to watch this before it came out on Blu-ray, and I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite Child's Play Chucky films. Curse of Chucky, I know everybody praises that movie. I did enjoy it, but there were certain things I felt like the tone was up and down. And I mean, obviously they're trying to bring back a more, like a more suspenseful vibe to the series after Seed of Chucky and Bride of Chucky. But I felt like they got it right with this one. And this one takes some different turns that I wasn't expecting. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I like that. But now it's like, you know what? It's a Chucky movie. Yeah, it entertained me, and for a Chucky movie, I would have to say I rate this one just a little bit higher than Curse of Chucky. If you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. It's on Netflix. I don't think the unrated version is on Netflix, but if you want to check it out, you can there. He's got some really great lines in the movie, and stay till after the credits. If you haven't seen after the credits and see who comes back, stay for that because it's really cool. But I would have to say Bride of Chucky, Child's Play 2, Bride of Chucky, and now Cult of Chucky are probably my favorite films. Those are my go-to Child's Play and Chucky films. Seed of Chucky, I love the first Child's Play, I really do, but it's never I love it for nostalgia reasons, and it's the first time you see Chucky, but it's not my first movie I go and grab whenever I go to this franchise. And number 3, never really been a big fan of that. I know they rushed that film out like right after number 2. Didn't like the whole, you know, Andy was, you know, what, 10 in one movie, and then the next movie he's 18 or 17 or something. I don't know. It just kind of threw me off in the whole military school aspect and everything. It was kind of weak. It was weak. But yeah, if you haven't seen Cult of Chucky, it's got some really memorable kills. Really enjoyed it. Fiona, I think her name's Fiona Dorff, the daughter of Brad Dourif. She does a really good performance in this one. I really like it, especially in the third act. That really like kicks it over. So like, yeah, but stay till after the credits. I highly recommend it. I don't know how many more of these lenticular slips there are out there, but if you see one, go ahead and pick it up because I'm sure they're gonna run out. The next one, I've already opened it, but it's the Pirates of the Caribbean I had to look. Dead Men Tell No Tales on 4K Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. When I saw this, I really wanted to pick it up. I really thought they were going to run out of it. They had one. I went on like a Friday after it came out on that past Tuesday. And I was like, and I saw it, I picked it up. I was like, thank goodness, because it's a Disney, even though, same thing with the Transformers films, even though the Pirates movies are kind of going downhill, I felt like this was probably one of the better ones. This one and the first one, I would watch the first one. That one's always a classic. And then I didn't care for At World's End. I need to see the second one again. I can't remember much about that film. But what was the one that came before this? It was very forgettable. It's like The Fountain of Youth or something. I can't remember that title. On Stranger's Tide or something like that. It was okay from what I can remember, but I remember just nobody really cared for it. But this one was really, really decent. I would say, you know, I don't know if this is going to be the last film. I know some people say it is, some people say it isn't. But there's some after credit scenes on this as well that kind of says that, hey, they could bring it back if they wanted to. Maybe they'll have a spin-off series or something. I never think that they're ever going to be like completely done with the series. But I'm glad they have some, oh, I almost dropped it. I'm glad they got to some disc work on disc art on the 4K disc. And I'm just glad Disney's starting to do 4Ks. But yeah, there's the inside artwork. It's pretty cool. Now the two newest characters in this film that you're following, the young ones, I'm not going to give away any spoilers of who they are or anything like that, but I think I don't know his name, but the guy, not the girl, she was really good, but him, I'm not really crazy about him. I think the first time I saw him was in, what was it, Gods of Egypt? I think he was in that movie, and it was just like, his acting just kind of irritates me for some reason. I don't know. It might just be me, but I really like this this Steelbook. I can't talk today. Trying to get back in the groove of YouTube. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, it's got some embossing here, and I just think that's a really, really cool Steelbook. I couldn't pass that up. So, yeah. If you haven't seen this, go check it out. If you're a Pirates fan, you're gonna love it. If you're not a Pirates fan and you kind of like just the first one, you pick it up, check it out, Redbox it or something, because you might be surprised. It's pretty good. And it looks great on 4K. It really does. Anyways, and then the next one I picked up. Now, I was not crazy about this Steelbook whenever I saw it. And I've seen some unboxings already on YouTube, and I didn't pick it up on Tuesday. I went and picked it up yesterday, and they still had like 5 or 6 of the 4K Steelbooks. So I went ahead and picked it up. But Baby Driver, absolutely love this movie. This has got to be one of my favorite movies of the year. So much fun. I wish I would have seen it in theaters, but this movie is great. It's entertaining. It's got some great laughs in it. It's got great action, good story. It's just got some really memorable lines and scenes in the film, and I think it's really cool. It's got some style to it. I'm not crazy about the Steelbook. For one, he doesn't wear headphones like this. He wears earbuds. So, yeah. Sorry for the quick cut. My son, I had to go check on him. But, yeah, there's just a few things that just like irritate me about this Steelbook. I'm not really crazy about the artwork because one, it has like on the original poster and the cover art is more like a pink, kind of like that movie Drive or whatever, which was really cool. It had like a lot of the characters on it and stuff. This one's just kind of like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it fits well. But the movie itself is great. Now the reason why I went ahead and picked up the Steelbook was because I was just going to pick up the slip. I was going to pick up the 4K with the slip, but there was no slips with the 4Ks. Not at my Best Buy anyways. I don't know if that's everywhere or what, but every one of them had no slip. Only the Blu-rays had the slip covers. So I was just like, you know what? I really want this movie on 4K. So I just went ahead, and since they still had them in stock, I went ahead and just picked up the Steelbook. I mean, even though it was like a few bucks more, it's fine. But if they had the slip to the original 4K, then I probably would have picked that up over this. But go ahead and take the J card off. This is the back, which I do like this, you know, and it's kind of got a gloss right here with the smoke from the gun and the, you know, the tire trails and the car right here. This is pretty cool on the back, but I don't understand why they put these headphones on him, like and the yellow tone. I don't understand it. But take out the digital code. There's no disc art. Go ahead and take this out. But on the inside, you get the earbuds, and you got the iPod with the movie soundtrack on here. It's what he, you know, he's always listening to his music in the movie and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I unless I missed a scene or something, I could be wrong. I don't really recall him ever wearing headphones. It was always earbuds. But yeah, that's the Steelbook, the Baby Driver. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. I don't want to tell you much about it because, I mean, it's not like a big movie that you would be worried about spoiling, but it was just a fun ride. Just say it like that. Like, it just took some turns I wasn't expecting, and it was just fun. It was a really good movie. But yeah, that's Baby Driver. Check it out. Also, this was given to me, and perfect time around Halloween season because I got the 18-inch Michael Myers from the Rob Zombie films. It's got the Halloween mask from when he was in the asylum. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Rob Zombie, but this was given to me for free. And I was looking online, and there's like different prices for it and everything. I don't know if there's like an original mask that goes with this, but I would love to have just the Michael Myers original mask as well. But yeah, this is still nice to have in my collection. I mean, it's basically as tall as my 18-inch Freddy over there. But yeah, it was just given to me. My father-in-law was doing a yard sale, and I don't know how he got this years ago, but it was just like tucked away in like a closet. And when he was about to do his yard sale or whatever, he was just hit me up and said, "Hey, do you want this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take it. You're giving it. I'll take it." But yeah, really glad I got this. It's just, I mean, he turns here. He turns with the knife. I don't know if the knife is detachable or not. Oh, it looks like it is, but you know, it's got some blood here. But yeah. Anyways, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Rob Zombie, I'll take it because I love Michael Myers. No matter if it's bad or good, I'm always gonna. I'll take all the stuff for him. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's gonna be it for this video. And I just reached 500 subscribers. I'm a little bit over. I think I'm at like 510 or 511. So I promised you guys if I made 500 subscribers, I'd do a Q&A. But I'll put out another video in a day or so. So yeah, be looking out for that video. This is